Yo, what's up guys? We are back and today we're going to be doing a little tour of my little setup here. It is a little bit of a mess. I am terrible at organizing things. So just keep that in mind. But right off the bat, we got this is where I sleep along with my dogs. That's Layla there, and this one here's Willie, and over here, that's my guitar down there. Over here is where I have my tarantula. And then this, actually, I just set this up. This is the old computer that we used to use. As you can see, it still works. I did take some of the parts out of it, but there's still enough in it that it's still a functional computer. So like I just kind of threw this together with some stuff I had lying around. I don't know if that's gonna stay there or not. I actually don't know what I'm gonna use this computer for. I'm considering maybe if I end up doing like a podcast or something, using this computer specifically for podcasts, and have a completely different recording setup than what I use for games set up somewhere else. That'll probably be what happens with this at some point. But if we look to the front here, you will see that we have quite a lot going on in here. We have a hard drive bay that is completely empty, because the drive that was in there is now in my new computer. And then we have two optical drives here, as you can see. And then we also have a little storage thing where I keep all like my drivers and all that. And this is actually an SD card reader that I kind of rigged in there. So yeah, this is actually not a bad little computer here. It's got a 1050 Ti in there and a Core i3 with 6 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. So it's not the best computer in the world, but it's pretty decent. And then as we move on over here, this is where all the magic happens, and it is a mess. I do need to organize a bit, as you can see, but there's the Xbox down there. And this is all my inputs. This is where I can control what signals go to the Elgato via these buttons here. The Elgato itself is actually right here. There is my double monitors that I use for streaming. If I'm playing PC games, the game will be on here, and then my YouTube stuff will be over here, so this is what I look to read the chat. If I'm playing console games, the consoles will be over here, and then chat will be over there. So vice versa. And then this here is actually the new computer that we have here, which is pretty nice. It actually was a pre-build that I bought that I'm actually really happy with. I did want to put the 1050 Ti in here, but I couldn't get that to work, I believe due to some driver issues, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that at a later date. But it came with a little remote too, so I can like change the colors and shit, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, I like that. I like that. But anyway, then over there is just a bunch of miscellaneous shit that I really need to organize. Up there is all my Nintendo Labo stuff. Here's a bunch of like audio equipment that I'm currently not using, so that's more of just like a storage kind of thing. This here, actually, if I can grab this without breaking it, this is the bottle that I drank during the 50 subscriber special. So like, if you guys remember that, you've been around for a while. I hold on to this as sort of a memento. And eventually I plan to give it away. Maybe even autograph it if they want me to do that. And then we have, this is where all my other consoles are, N64, Nintendo Switch, GameCube, they're all wall mounted. And then over here is all my networking stuff. So you can see I have a Netgear Nighthawk V6 or V3 router, and then the modem there. And that blue cable is actually an Ethernet cable that goes all the way to my other building on my property. It's like 150 feet of Ethernet down to another router that's down there. So I have Wi-Fi down there as well. Yeah, and there's my keyboard, mouse setup, and then I have, let's see, my camera up there, which is actually held in by a pair of vice grips. And then, yeah, so this is where I do my live streams and such. You can see I have my backup microphone here, and then the camera also has a microphone in it as sort of a backup. But yeah, so the whole thing with the Elgato, actually, is that here is an HDMI splitter, and you can see the Xbox and the Switch go into here, into an output, which goes to the Elgato. But here you'll see it says AVN. That is actually an HDMI coming off of that converter right there, which takes this composite in, converts it to HDMI, and brings it over here so that can go to the Elgato. And that composite in is actually off of this, which has the N64, GameCube, and this little Atari console here. And the reason why we haven't done any of the Atari stuff is because I have the console, but I don't have any controllers for it. So I need to work on that. Not that it's not high on the priority list, because I don't think people really want to see that. But I do want to have it set up at some point. So yeah, that's kind of the setup right now. And yeah, that's about it. Some people wanted to see what we were doing. Also, you can see up here, I got my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee poster. I got like a little Mega Man guy here, and this is actually a little Master Sword that I can pull out there. That I thought was kind of cool. It used to be a necklace, but the necklace broke. I have a bunch of CDs up there. And then I have my Smash Bros. Poster over here. So yeah, we got a pretty nice little setup here. So yeah, people wanted me to, I've had people ask about the setup before, and I've shown it before, but it has changed a lot since the last time I showed it. So this is where we're at right now. I do want to spend some time to actually organize all this shit. I know it's a bit of a mess right now, but I will be spending time organizing and cleaning all this up. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, that's about it. And actually, all of this is running off of that single outlet up there, which is on a surge protector. And that's all my Nintendo Labo stuff up there. But yeah, that's about it. So, for those of y'all who wanted to see the setup, here it is. But I will be doing some modifications to this PC when I have the time to figure all that out. And I will be organizing and cleaning all this up. But I just wanted to show you guys, because I have had people asking about it. Got some little Attack on Titan guys here. And yeah, that's about it. So, thank all you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.